The Hippocratic Oath is a fundamental principle for doctors. By becoming a doctor, I solemnly swear to dedicate myself completely to the service of mankind. At the beginning of 2002, a father's cry for help was heard around the world. Shandong, China. A 20-year-old girl was diagnosed with Wilson's disease and needed a liver transplant if she was to live. The parents of the girl sent out an SOS to liver transplant specialists around the world in the hope that their daughter's life could be saved.
When I learned that this terrible disease had infected this lovely, vivacious child, I broke down and wept. If she weren't operated on, she would die.
According to statistics compiled by the United Network for Organ Sharing, the number of people awaiting a liver transplant rose by 168% between 1994 and 1998. But the number of transplants that actually took place only increased by a tiny 18%. As of 2001, there were 18,000 people awaiting a liver transplant, of whom only 4,993 were lucky enough to get a transplant. Kaohsiung, Taiwan. When Professor Chen Zhaolong heard the news, he did not hesitate for a moment. He immediately contacted the relevant people in Beijing, and a medical team from Kaohsiung's Chang'an Memorial Hospital set off for Beijing's Xiehe Hospital and successfully completed the transplant procedure. This was the first time that an operation of this sort had been successfully completed through cross-strait cooperation. This joint effort is a symbol of life's preciousness, for life transcends race, nation, language, ideology, and political system. Today, the young woman has fully recovered and has already achieved many of the things she'd hoped to.
Professor Chen is the world's best liver transplant doctor. Without his loving care, the child would have died. We wouldn't have the happiness we have today.
A sensitive political situation did not influence medical ethics, a fact of which Taiwan can be proud.
These last few years, my family and friends have given me so much. It is a debt I can never repay. They have given so much and shown such concern that no words of thanks are sufficient. I really must thank them. I will bow to them. Thank you.
Eating habits and customs have made hepatitis a hidden killer in Asia. It has also become one of the biggest killers in Taiwan. But this tiny island has become a place where miracles can be performed, and over 400 people have been rescued from the brink of death and given a new chance of life. Today, still more people are living stories of great courage, with almost one person a week being saved. In another corner of the hospital, these people chatting away are not your usual visitors. They are in fact transplant patients. Liver transplant surgery takes between 10 and 20 hours. It is the common goal of the medical team to bring the patient back to health and allow them to lead normal lives. They are the inheritors of the professionalism and passion of medical science. Today, most major hospitals in Taiwan are capable of performing live liver transplants. The precision required in this procedure is also an indication of the achievements of Taiwan's highly developed medical establishment. The well-known actor Shi Ying was suddenly struck down by acute hepatitis and fell into a coma. A live donor liver transplant was performed at the National Taiwan University Hospital, and this saved his life. The donor was his son.
It took only 22 days from being taken to the hospital until his son donated the liver. Though it was only 22 days, it was a hellish period of time.
I am very grateful to my son. It is not something I can speak about, but in my heart, I am grateful. Really.
They are not just doctors and nurses. They are saints. At 1:30, 6 doctors, 4 nurses, and others operated on him until it was done. You really feel the greatness of these doctors. But from that time, when he was in the most danger, they brought him back from the brink of death. So we feel incredible gratitude toward NTU Hospital for what they did.